What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kevin Svensson, and today we're going to be talking about the price of Bitcoin. Also, right now I'm watching the S&P open. It is 9:29, about to be 9:30, and here we go, guys. The market is about to open, and the S&P opens up $3,021 right now. So the S&P is already up 2.23% as I'm watching the market open. And right now, a lot of people are probably really confused. How is the S&P able to perform this well in such a bad economic environment? So obviously we know that the Federal Reserve is very corrupt, but they were originally created to create a more safe and more flexible monetary and financial system, right? So their job recently was to print money to prop up the stock market as we had a nationwide lockdown and a huge slowdown in economic activity. Their job was to print money and protect US assets. Technically, the Federal Reserve has done their job. We got this major bounce back, but we have to remember that in the past, we've seen these types of formations before. And the reason why on this channel we were looking for this major bounce back to the resistance level was because that's kind of what we see at the end of a lot of major market cycles, is you get that initial drop and a bounce right back to support, right? So this is the kind of stuff we've been looking out for on this channel. And it's quite possible that, even if we do see some more upside, I think at some point we are going to see a pretty strong reversal. People are almost euphoric in the stock market right now. Like, people are talking about, oh, we have had a recovery. We're back above 3,000. Everything is great. That's the moment when you need to be a little bit more cautious about the market, when everyone's feeling good, euphoric, it's a recovery. It's very possible that the stock market is seeing a dead cat bounce. And if we do see a dead cat bounce and a reversal, this could bring in some bearish price action for Bitcoin. If the stock market does see a reversal, I think the next major downside target is likely going to be the 382 fib retrace around 7,700, which is also a previous support and resistance zone from October and December of 2019. Right now, I'm eyeing up 7,700 as that next potential major area of accumulation, the next area we're going to be putting in heavy positions into the crypto market. Now, of course, it's possible that the market could go lower than that in the event of a major bearish reversal in the stock market. Most people in crypto thought that Bitcoin wasn't correlated to the stock market, when obviously it is, right? The last time Bitcoin hit 3150 was this dip right here, and then when we just recently hit 3858 was during this dip right here. So what we got to remember is that there is it's not directly correlated, it's not always correlated, but when the stock market is extremely bearish, people lose confidence in Bitcoin. When the stock market is extremely bullish, people gain confidence in Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has a lot to do with the confidence of the global markets. So we have to remember that if the global markets see a lot of uncertainty, we're very likely going to see some downside for Bitcoin. The correlation has a lot to do with confidence. But of course, there are a lot more factors than just that play into it. But you got to keep all that in mind. It's very important if you're trading this market, and it can help you make much better decisions and much more profitable trading decisions if you understand that correlation. Now, of course, if the S&P just continues up and the market looks to create, a full recovery, and we see, a push towards the all-time high once again, well, what's going to happen very likely at that point is Bitcoin is going to break the multi-year downtrend. At that point, Bitcoin would be breaking this multi-year downtrend, and things would get extremely bullish for Bitcoin, and we could see Bitcoin actually enter a bull market, right? So at this point, we would almost hope that they keep printing money and injecting it into the stock market, and we see all-time highs again. Because if we do see all-time highs in the stock market, Bitcoin would enter a long-term bull market, or at least begin that next major bullish parabolic phase. This is most likely what would happen, actually, and the historic data tells us that. So guys, the point I'm trying to make in this video really is that if we see a major breakdown for Bitcoin, or a major breakout in the beginning of a longer term, a larger scale uptrend, in my opinion, this is going to be extremely heavily based on what the stock market is about to do. Are we going to see continuation towards the all-time highs? Then Bitcoin is very likely going to enter a bull market in the near term. Are we going to see a reversal to the downside? Bitcoin may be looking to come back to test some support levels, possibly breaking us below the 21-week EMA before seeing an actual breakout here for Bitcoin. And in the bearish scenario, Bitcoin may not break above the downward sloping trend until, the end of summer or fall, right? Stuff like that. This is one of the most critical moments, most critical areas for both Bitcoin and the stock market, which will determine the direction of the market for the next few months. So keep an eye on the stock market. Let's see how Bitcoin reacts, because this is going to get really interesting. I'm trying to bring the facts to you guys. I'm trying to stay realistic about this. So right now we are at an inflection point that is going to determine if Bitcoin is going to break the 2-year trend, continue up, or if Bitcoin is going to see some downside and, possibly some bearish action going into the next few months. In order for me to make a good educated guess on what the market is going to do next, I need to see what the stock market does from here on out. And that's going to be it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and before you go, click that link below and sign up for the CryptoWatch platform. It is my preferred platform for charting and trading. And I will see you guys in the next video.